Ah, Christmas, a time when friends gather round the fire. You maniac! And you're invited to join us for a special holiday feast as Chef Armand van der Stiegel prepares some of his unusual Adirondack favorites, as well as some of the more traditional Christmas fare. There's delicious Rudolph's Red Russian salad, a Christmas schnitzel with smoky German skillet home fries, and a gourmet pea soup that's a real spoon bender. Oh, and a 22-pound turkey prepared with herb butter and all the trimmings. So join us for Adirondack Christmas Cuisine.
And save room for dessert.
Ooh, yeah.
Those are for dinner.
Oh, come on.
Watch out for him.
Production of Adirondack Christmas Cuisine is made possible in part by the members of Mountain Lake PBS. By the Countryman Press, located in Woodstock, Vermont. The Countryman Press is proud to support Mountain Lake PBS's program, Adirondack Christmas Cuisine. And by Guideboat Realty, located in the heart of the Adirondacks, providing services to buyers and sellers of Adirondack properties. Featuring agents with over 70 years combined experience, Guideboat Realty, your guide to Adirondack real estate. Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season.
Now, if you're looking for a place to celebrate Christmas, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more Christmas card wonderland than the Adirondack Mountains of far upstate New York. Here, the snow comes early and settles on the holiday shoppers beguiled by the shop windows all decorated for the season. From a myriad of doorways comes the tempting aromas of good things to eat, too. And here is Chef Armand van der Stiegel, whose Adirondack Cuisine Cookbook is the first cookbook featuring Adirondack dishes to be distributed nationally. And Chef Armand has promised us a holiday feast with some surprising but nonetheless mouth-watering ideas for your holiday table, as well as a new way to prepare the traditional roast turkey with all the trimmings.
It's cold out here and windy too, but I'll promise you the food inside is gonna be delightful. Here we are at the historic Hotel Saranac in downtown Saranac Lake, New York, in the very heart of the Adirondack Mountains of far upstate New York. Now, Chef Armand van der Stiegel has been here for a couple of days getting ready for our visit. So what do you say we nip on inside, get rid of our jackets, and sit down to some delicious Adirondack Christmas cuisine? Come on, we've set a place for you at the table.
Oh man, is it cold outside?
Yeah, you're bringing it in.
Chef Armand, how are you?
It's
great to see you. The Frying Dutchman.
Oh yeah.
It just seems like a couple of months ago we were out here on the balcony barbecuing some wicked slices of meat.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
It's good to see you're still around.
Why?
Well, aren't you the king of cholesterol?
Oh no, I'm very funny.
Oh,
I'm
we're
fine.
the kings of cholesterol.
I had my cholesterol check last week. You ready?
Okay.
178.
Don't believe a word he says.
178.
Don't believe
I'm telling
him.
you.
Butter and bacon for breakfast every day.
Oatmeal, 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 oatmeal. Now listen, in your book, Adirondack Cuisine, you have a whole section on Christmas, Thanksgiving, and the holidays. And this show is our Christmas show. Right. So what are we going to do in the first segment that's a little bit different than the traditional Christmas fare?
Well, instead of making a real complicated dinner with a lot of work, I want to put something together that's family style, that's simple, little touch of the old world, but still gourmet and good looking. And quick to put together.
And this first dish is perfect, especially when the weather outside is frightful. You know, gourmet pea soup sounds really good, but I don't think it does this dish the justice it deserves. So jump in there. Show us what you got here.
This is a meal, and this is kind of inspired on the traditional Dutch pea soup. Instead of the watery pea soup that we have in restaurants, this is a meal. This is hearty. This is Adirondack style. Over here, I'm unwrapping one of your favorite ingredients. No, it's not filet mignon. It's good hickory smoked bacon.
Boy, that does look good.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Can you smell it?
Yes.
The bacon is fried to a golden brown in a large pot on high heat. Then chopped onions, celery, leek, and a little rosemary are added and sautéed until softened. Then 3 bags of split peas are added. Now, I told you this was no wimpy soup. And they are stirred to blend the flavors. Chicken stock is added and everything is brought to a simmering boil. Next, more vegetables join the party. This time it's chopped turnip, parsnip, celery root, rutabaga, and carrots. Garlic powder, marjoram, celery salt, and black pepper season the pot as the simmering continues. After a little more low boiling action, say for about 30 minutes or so, and the peas have cooked down to a thick and rich consistency, freshly chopped dill, slices of Canadian bacon, and hearty chunks of sausage complete the dish.
That is gorgeous.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Man.
And that's what you want to kind of see. You take some of the Canadian bacon, put a little bit on top, a little dill, a few scallions.
Gorgeous.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. This is looking really good. I'm just going to go right here for one of these sausages.
So am I before they're gone.
Mm. Oh, that's fabulous.
You all right?
Wow. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful.
Kind of root vegetable here.
And that doesn't take just a couple hours to make, huh?
Yeah. Very simple. Just the shopping is the work.
Yeah, but that's fun to do.
Perfect.
That'd warm you up on the coldest winter night.
Absolutely. Recommended. No wool socks needed.
Next comes an interesting midwinter dish that can be either an appetizer or a main course if you're planning on leaving room for dessert. The smiles around any Christmas table would brighten significantly with Rudolph's Red Russian Salad. It's a big hit with the kids and a great way to get them to eat their beets.
Wow, that's some scene, you know?
Isn't it? I mean, winter up here in the Adirondacks is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things I've discovered about winter up here, as far as really great food to eat, and you certainly reflected in your book, you don't have to eat hearty meals all winter long.
That's right.
A salad is perfectly acceptable.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Now, tell me about this Rudolph's Red Russian Salad. Where'd you get a title like that, other than the obvious? You know?
Because of the beets, it's red, and, I thought I'd give it a funny name. But basically, this salad is inspired from Northern European cooking. We have a lot of Northern European immigrants here in the Adirondacks, and we're using a root vegetable, another great root vegetable, which is beets. And after I boil the fresh beets, I cut it up. As you see, I'm the Pink Panther today. My hands are pink. And just going to simply mix this in a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to add some diced hard-boiled egg, some diced kosher dill pickles. Okay. Over here we have some diced cooked roast beef, and I think one of the influences of this salad was that it was a way to use your leftover roast beef from the night before. Here, once again, one of our favorite ingredients from the kings of cholesterol,
Yeah.
some mayonnaise.
A fundamental.
Make sure you use a good quality.
Right.
We're gonna put a little black pepper in here.
And always grind your pepper. You always grind your pepper.
That's delicious. I mean, it just
I mean,
gives it fresh.
don't buy it pre-ground is what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you can. Some fresh dill. Fresh dill is very important in this salad. Just makes it delicious. And we're just gonna mix it up. And as you see, you're gonna understand why we call it red Rudolph, because it's really gonna turn pink and red, the salad. Okay, here it is. See, beautiful color. And once again, it's all about color and presentation. Now I'm gonna set this aside for a second,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go over here to the plate.
Now, what are you going to
Now,
do
you know I don't like to throw stuff away. Now, when I cook the beets, look at these beautiful beet leaves I have.
Gorgeous.
Okay, I'm gonna use them as a garnish. Okay, I'm gonna take my salad in an ice cream scoop and center it like this.
here? Nice. I like that.
Okay, another piece, if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
Okay, carefully. Okay, this looks good already color-wise.
It sure does.
Now over here, I want to show our viewers. This is a hothouse cucumber. It's seedless, and this is a special coring apparatus. You know, we always like our gadgets to pick it up at our kitchen stores, and this will give your cucumber a real nice kind of
Let me get a
look.
good close-up there.
Okay.
Yeah, so you kind of stripe the cucumber here.
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to cut a wedge of cucumber. We're going to place it on top of the salad here. That's going to be a platform for one of our hard-boiled eggs.
Now, wait a minute. Slow down for me here.
Okay, got a hard-boiled egg. We're going to place this on top, like that. Then we got some tomatoes. These are some nice tomatoes I got from Canada, like mini tomatoes. You can use cherry tomatoes too. We're going to cut them into quarters.
And tomatoes now at a good supermarket are available virtually year-round.
Oh yeah, I mean,
No big deal.
everything has just gotten much easier than it used to be. Okay, we're going to put our tomatoes in as a garnish. Okay. Now we're going to take some black olives. You can use pitted or, you know, whatever you like.
Gee, that looks great, Chef.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good already. Okay, next step, we're going to take some beet stems. Once again, you know I don't like to throw stuff away.
So far you've used the beet, you've
Yep.
used the leaf, and now you're using the stem.
Right. I'm just going to kind of give the stem a nice decoration.
Why is presentation so important?
Well, you eat with your eyes. I mean, that's half the battle. And that's what I like about the salad is, hopefully it's not going to fall apart on us, but what I like about the salad is that it's colorful. Over here in a pastry bag, I have some mayonnaise. Okay? I'm going to put a little garnish of mayonnaise on top. Then I'm going to take, to stay in the beet category, I'm going to take some horseradish
Yeah.
with beets. Beautiful color.
Where do I get these?
Every supermarket has it. Just
Yeah.
look in the refrigerated section where the fresh horseradish is. And we're just going to place a little bit of this on top, and it has a real festive look. How's that look?
It looks fabulous.
Now, if you think I'm done, I'm not.
Really? You're not done?
I love gherkins, and I know the crew loves them. I got a whole pot for them. I'm just going to take these and cut them in half.
Wait a minute, let me see that.
All
Just to
right.
get a little gherkin and
Looks
cut
good,
it in
right?
half. Yeah.
And we're just going to put one over here.
You liked to build things when you were a kid, didn't you?
Yep. It was Mr. Lego.
Lego, yeah.
And just this one here, very carefully, and it looks to me like our salad is done.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go, Rudolph. I'm anxious to try this down here. I think this.
Oh yeah.
Ready? Wow.
Isn't it amazing?
That's amazing.
Isn't it? Now try some with the egg.
Man, that is just
Try some of the egg.
wonderful. It just takes the beet to a whole new level.
It's the egg, the pickle, piece of roast beef.
This is fabulous. Rudolph's Red Russian Salad. You've done it again.
Thank you. I can't stop eating this.
I can't either. It's really good. I mean, it's really good. I mean, that is really good. You still going? I mean, that is really good.
All right, yeah.
Let's see some more.
One of the things I really enjoy each Christmas is venturing out to take in my neighbor's holiday celebration in lights. Great way to work up an appetite, too. And back in the kitchen, Chef Armand has gone all out on a Christmas veal schnitzel with holy smoky German skillet home fries. Oh, my, oh, my.
What is the name of this next dish?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Let me remember.
It was just on the screen. It was longer than the fit on the marquee.
Well, it's Weihnacht schnitzel, veal schnitzel with a mushroom sauce, holy smoky home fries.
Boy, that sounds good. That sounds very
good,
good.
yeah, yeah.
A traditional Bavarian dish that,
Yep.
that translates really well into the Adirondacks, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, they know how to celebrate Christmas.
They sure do, and so do we, and we do it with food.
That's right.
Smoked bacon is sliced and then fried in a skillet, while fresh veal is tenderized.
You just get like a 4-ounce veal cutlet and use one of these tools, this side to tenderize. And as you tenderize,
Everybody.
it gets bigger.
Sing along.
Then we use the flat side.
Hello?
And I'm gonna put
Yeah.
that in the flour.
Still working. Hang on. Put it in the flour. Okay.
Oh yeah. Into the eggs.
Yep. Now, what is this stuff?
These are Japanese breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs. You can use regular breadcrumbs. What I like about these are they don't burn and brown as quickly. So we're gonna put our veal in here.
And where's this going to go next?
It's gonna go into a saute pan.
Yeah. Right from
I'm
here?
just gonna press the breadcrumbs down onto the egg mixture. It's nicely breaded.
Chopped onions are added to the bacon and caramelized. The veal goes into a well-oiled frying pan and is browned on both sides before finishing off in the oven.
At this point here, we're just gonna pop this in the oven.
Bye.
Boiled, diced, and cooled Idaho potatoes are introduced to the skillet containing the bacon and onions. Then garlic powder, red vinegar, powdered sugar, and parsley season the potatoes.
Now while this is starting to brown, and as you see we're doing everything at once, the veal is already done. We're just going to keep this on the stove, flip it around.
Beautiful. Ready to go.
Put a piece of butter on it.
Just to give it a friend, a little friend.
Next, the sauce is prepared. In a saucepan on high heat, pearl onions are browned in vegetable oil. Next, chopped oyster, chanterelle, and black trumpet mushrooms are added. Some chopped rosemary is introduced, and everything gets stirred together with a hearty measure of port wine.
This is a smoked Colby cheese. Doesn't it look great? Smells wonderful. And what I did is I shredded it on a shredder, on a grater. And we're gonna put half of it in the home fries. Just gonna fold them in. Boy, this dish, you're gonna love this.
As the sauce continues to reduce, more cheese is added to the home fries before the whole works gets popped into the oven. Finally, veal stock is added to the sauce.
Wow, good already.
Does that taste good?
I'm ready.
Heavy cream is melded into the sauce, along with about a half a stick of butter. Okay, I know, but it's Christmas, huh? And it only comes once a year, right? So enjoy. Now let's see. Once the sauce is reduced, plating up can begin.
Now, should we just eat it out of
Yeah.
this, or
No, plate
should we
it
put
up.
on here? I'm afraid. Ay, ay, ay. The whole camera crew is salivating. This is the kind of food they like. Ay, ay, ay. Look at that.
Oh, my. Are you kidding me?
More sauce?
Yes, please. That's it, huh?
Yeah.
That is it.
What I like about this is the smoked cheese in it, you know, just gives it a great flavor.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Hold the table.
Be strong, my friend.
Be strong. Somebody get some salt for him. He's not feeling well.
I've never felt better in
Okay.
my life. You kidding me?
I'm gonna try some of that veal
Plate
now.
full of food in front of me?
I'll try some of these home fries. Wait till you try those. Now, when you're eating the veal schnitzel, do you taste the crunch of the panko crumbs?
Yep.
They give a nice crunch.
I'm surprised they
Yeah.
didn't break down.
Yeah. And these days, actually, they're being sold in the supermarkets. They're actually offering them in
Fabulous.
supermarkets.
You know, this is going to be hard to beat, but you know what's coming up next?
Oh, yeah.
Christmas dinner,
Yep.
Adirondack style. So stay tuned for that. So much food, so little time. Coming up, Chef Armand pulls out all the stops for our Christmas dinner with his legendary mushroom and herb gravy. And get this, gravy soppers. So not a smudge of that gravy gets left on your plate or your tie. Plus, a quick and easy recipe for caramelized pearl onions with Brussels sprouts. String beans with a wonderfully delicious tangerine glaze. And of course, a 22-pound turkey prepared with natural herb butter. Oh my! And a surprising Adirondack Christmas dessert. So loosen your belts another notch, because we have only begun to enjoy Chef Armand van der Stiegel's Adirondack Christmas Cuisine. The Adirondack Park is noted for its wilderness adventures all year long. But one of my favorite wilderness adventures come Christmas in the Adirondacks is shopping. There's a myriad of towns and villages sprinkled throughout these mountains with shops that go all out during the holiday season. From local crafts to international imported works of art, you'll find what you're looking for here in the Adirondacks at Christmas. And all this shopping is sure to work up an appetite for that big Christmas dinner to come. Back at historic Hotel Saranac in Saranac Lake, Chef Armand has been busy preparing our holiday repast, so let's catch up with him and see what's cooking. What are you doing, your laundry here?
I just had a garage sale.
You did? Yeah.
No, actually, I got a surprise in here. Over here,
Look at this. You're not
I
going to
got a
believe this.
turkey. Now, you know the problem that people always have, that the turkey is always dry when they cook it? Well, the solution to that is to put the turkey, watch out for your feet,
Yo!
is to put the turkey in a brine solution. A brine solution is basically water, kosher salt, sugar, juniper berries, and bay leaves.
For how long?
For 12 hours. And what it does is it draws in the juices, and when you roast it, you're going to have a perfectly juicy turkey by putting it in the brine. And just get,
Learn something every day. I didn't know that. Can you do that with a frozen turkey?
Yeah, just to
Thaw it out first?
thaw it out first,
Okay, and then...
and then do this. And I'm going to make an Adirondack balsam herb butter, where we are going to put all kinds of herb butter underneath the skin of the turkey before we roast it. Now, can you imagine how good that's going to taste?
Underneath the skin of
Underneath the skin, we're going to put it. Very simple. Just take some diced red peppers, red onions.
Red onions, and how much butter is that? You got a lot of butter in
That's
there.
like a pound. We're going to squeeze half a lemon. Here's some fresh herbs, like some fresh tarragon, parsley, basil.
Yeah.
And then here I have a mixture of dry herbs, dried thyme, dried rosemary, marjoram, savory.
All dried, just right out of the
All dried.
herb shelf there.
We're going to add a little black pepper to this.
Okay.
And that's it. With our hands, we're just going to dig into it.
You get to do it with your hands.
Don't worry, I washed them in bleach this morning.
Yes, this guy, clean his hands in America. Most chefs don't even have any
Now look at this, how simple.
fingerprints, because everything's burned off.
Oh,
right?
my hands are shot.
Yeah.
See, it's already done. Very simple. Now, besides for the turkey, this is great over a steak, over a grilled ribeye,
Yeah, it would be
or
great.
to stuff it with a chicken.
I've been there with you, brother. We've done that before.
We've done that before.
Yes, indeed.
Now I'm going to stuff the turkey.
Okay, so Derek, get out of the way.
So basically what you do is you just
Woo!
kind of go underneath the skin.
But you loosened that skin ahead of time,
I
right?
loosen it up a little bit.
Okay.
Just carefully pull it up and with a knife kind of loosen it up. And you just want to go over the whole breast section because this is the part that always comes out the driest. You know, the
Right.
legs are always moist. So we want to take care of this problem by basting it with butter. And not only will the turkey taste tremendously great, but can you imagine the drippings you're getting from this?
I can't wait. I
This
can't
is going to
wait.
be a great tasting
I'm trying to
turkey.
get right in here so we can show everybody.
See
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
See?
And you're laying it on pretty thick there, aren't you?
Yep.
Now you're going to tie it up.
Yeah, we're going to take it hostage.
Yeah. Why is it important? Now, my grandmother
Sorry.
just insisted on doing this every year.
I just want to keep it together because the legs and the wings tend to flop out, and this keeps the bird nicely. Basically, you just take a loop like this, go underneath the turkey.
Did you see him do that? I missed it.
Oh, you'll have another chance.
Right here. Here we go. And
Butcher twine. All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it. Now, we're not doing any stuffing for this turkey, are we?
No, we're doing Adirondacana gravy soppers, and basically
Gravy stoppers. This is something that you got to stay tuned for because this is the substitute, so you don't have to worry about half-cooked
Right. You just
stuffing.
You make them separately
And
inside, a muffin tin, and it's ready to go. We're gonna put some onions in here. We're gonna put some celery.
Yeah.
We're gonna put some carrots.
Yeah.
So the
Carrots.
turkey is not only gonna be elevated, so there'll be better heat circulation.
Oh, that's a good
And
idea.
because we're making a mushroom gravy, we're gonna give it a roasted mushroom essence.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And on top of that, to celebrate the harvest that we just had, we're going to put some apples in there to give it a nice roasted apple, kind of a cidery flavor.
Nice. What a great idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Turkey's going to go right on top, like this.
Okay.
See, and this is all going to roast.
Okay.
And then we're just going to get some butter.
Okay, I got the butter.
Okay, real butter, no margarine, please. If you put margarine in your turkey, I'm not coming to your house.
Yeah, it's got to be real butter.
You need me to
Got to be real butter.
Got to save the package for me, for the proof.
You want to see the butter package?
No yogurt mix or Brummel or stuff. Just give me the real deal.
The real thing.
Okay,
And that's
This is-
going in the oven, right?
that's going in the oven.
Chef Armand prepares his tasty wild mushroom and herb gravy using fresh ingredients and the juices from a turkey that he roasted earlier in the day. In a saucepan over a medium flame, shiitake mushrooms are sautéed in a little olive oil. Chopped shallots are added along with freshly chopped rosemary and thyme. Oyster mushrooms are included, and then everything gets well blended. White wine is added as the mushrooms are deglazed and the alcohol in the wine cooks off. After time for reduction, the turkey stock is added. This stock has been made from the turkey drippings and roasted vegetables.
Taste it.
The sauce is brought to a rolling boil. Then roux is blended in.
The roux is an equal part of butter to an equal part of flour.
The roux helps thicken the sauce. Finally, heavy cream is carefully stirred in.
More cream, better. Perfect.
Done?
Done.
Instead of the usual turkey stuffing, Chef Armand has chosen an interesting and tasty alternative. His Adirondack Anna stuffing gravy soppers are a wonderful alternative to inside the bird stuffing and are sure to be a real crowd pleaser. First, maple smoked ham is finely chopped and added to a large bowl, along with flour, cornmeal, sugar, allspice, baking soda, dry mustard, caraway seeds, and other spices. Everything is blended together and then set aside. In a second bowl, eggs, buttermilk, corn oil, and Dijon mustard are combined and whisked until smooth. The liquid ingredients are then folded into the dry mixture.
Just fold it enough, don't overmix it. It's enough so it just turns into a batter.
Using an ice cream scoop, Chef Armand fills a greased muffin pan with the mixture and then places it in a preheated oven. And that's it, until a few minutes later when these yummy gravy soppers are ready for action. Okay, there they are, folks.
I think you're gonna like them.
Yeah, oh, nice golden color, too.
So you just kind of slam them good.
Okay.
Ooh, look at these.
And you do these in place of stuffing, right?
Right,
You don't want to mess with stuffing the bird. Do these on the side.
Oh, all right.
More.
More?
More.
There we go.
Go ahead, dig in.
Ready?
Yep.
So you just dip them in here.
So that's the gravy on your plate when you're doing.
Oh man. Wait till the camera crew gets a hold of these.
Wait a minute, I can't wait any longer.
Oh.
That is really
I like
good.
the ham in there.
It's great.
So just like, you would put like diced ham or sausage in your stuffing, you put the ham in. Try this at home.
Do try this at home. This is one thing you can try at home.
And once you make these, you're gonna put them every week on your dinner table, aside from the holidays.
Man, look at those. Those go in there, go in there. Time now for some vegetable side dishes, and Chef Armand has selected two that are as tasty as they are easy to prepare. First comes the caramelized pearl onions with Brussels sprouts. Peeled Brussels sprouts are quickly blanched in hot water, while in a large skillet over high heat, a little vegetable oil meets up with a pound of freshly peeled baby pearl onions, which are tossed until they are brown and slightly softened. Next, sugar is added and the onions are stirred until the sugar begins to caramelize the onions.
Please tell your viewers that this rubber spatula is heat-proof. Most rubber spatulas would have melted by now. Gotta keep on stirring it so the sugar doesn't burn. Just waiting for that caramelization.
Amaretto is added to the onions. Yep, still there. Next, a fire extinguisher for me, and a little white wine vinegar and butter for the sauce.
And right now we're creating a glaze, which is gonna beautifully coat Brussels sprouts when we put them in.
Finally, the sprouts are introduced to the onions, tossed to blend the flavors, and then plated up. The syrup is further reduced and then poured over the onions and sprouts. A real treat. Wow. Let's put that on our Christmas table.
Oh yeah.
You okay with that?
Before I use it all.
Oh, I could. I love good Brussels sprouts. Evergreen string beans with triple sec and tangerine glaze rounds out our Christmas feast, excluding Armand's surprise dessert, of course. Here, blanched green beans are tossed in a skillet with a little vegetable oil. Some triple sec liqueur is introduced.
At the fire department. Watch out.
Once the alcohol, but not the flavor of the liqueur, has burned off, the juice of fresh tangerines is squeezed into the beans. Walnuts, Adirondack maple syrup, and butter are tossed in and allowed to cook down. A few more minutes over a high heat and the dish is done. It's that simple.
And just like with the Brussels sprouts, we're gonna let the syrup reduce and we're gonna pour it over the beans.
At the last minute, Chef Armand decides to add a few segments of the tangerine to the sauce for color, as well as for a more exotic flavor. Zest of the tangerine decorates the completed dish. Very crunchy. Tangerine's great.
Yeah.
You did it again. You did it again. You did it again. You did it again. You did it again.
Help!
What are you making here? This looks good.
Oh, I'm hungry. I want some breakfast.
Those are egg whites, right?
Yep.
What are you making now? This is the big surprise dessert you were telling me about.
Yeah, we're making apple beignets, Adirondack snow beignets, or even better, Saranac snow beignets.
Beignets?
Beignets.
Beignets?
Yep.
What's that?
Those are apples dipped in a beer batter, in a sweetened beer batter, deep fried, and then powdered sugared.
Yeah, you're almost there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Whipping the egg whites. The documentary. Hours later, Chef Armand.
See, already starting to look good.
Yeah, they look great.
Putting some air into them.
Air into them, yeah.
Oh, you want to try a little bit?
No thanks. It's all right. I think the Titanic sank in less time than this.
Okay.
Sorry. Giving you a bad time, bud. The whipped egg whites are finally folded into a dry mixture consisting of flour, cinnamon, and salt. Then, a little Adirondack Pilsner is added for flavor and to assist the blending process.
I'm just going to add a little brandy to this. Okay, this is how you want the batter. You don't want it too thick, not too thin. This is perfect.
Peeled, cored, and sliced apples are dipped into a blend of sugar and brandy. They are then dusted in flour and coated with the batter before being deep fried in fresh vegetable oil.
How's your lens doing?
My lens is fine, but look at my pants. Look what
Oh,
you've done to me.
boy.
Gotta wear an apron. I gotta start. It's my own fault.
Yeah.
I gotta
Whatever
start-
happened to the Adirondack Cuisine apron?
I forgot it.
Oh, shame on you.
Yeah.
Guys,
I gotta
mind
get
them
it.
next time.
I gotta get a fireproof hat too. A few minutes later, with the beignet browned on both sides, out it comes. A dusting of confectioner's sugar, and boy, you're ready for a real treat. Whoa, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that look great? That looks good enough to eat.
Oh, yeah?
Speaking of which,
Hold on.
Here we
no
go.
eating for you. This
What?
is for the holiday dinner.
I mean, I gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
And I can eat
You
all
wait.
that turkey.
You had no patience for those beignets, now you gotta wait.
You're gonna have to eat all that wonderful herb roasted turkey first,
Oh yeah.
and all those great side dishes that you made.
Yeah,
Then I get to eat this.
absolutely.
I can do it. That's right, the turkey is done to perfection. The table has been set, and friends are on their way to enjoy our spectacular Adirondack Christmas feast. And you're invited too. There, that should do it. How about that, huh?
Wow, that looks
Doesn't
great.
that look great? And you cooked,
Excellent.
you cooked everything on this table. Our guests are going to be in a minute.
All right.
The turkey has arrived. Come on over here, grab your wine. Before our
Right.
guests arrive, I would like just to propose a toast, okay?
Absolutely.
Here's to a great friendship,
Thank you.
some great Adirondack Christmas cuisine.
Oh yeah.
Fabulous chef.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You
Thank
knock
you.
me out every time we get together. And I think you'd agree if we had one Christmas wish to make, it would be
Peace on earth.
peace on earth. That's good, huh?
All right.
Hey, just in time, here come our guests.
Oh,
Are you?
cool.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Woo!
Nice to see you.
My friend Jennifer's here. Is that for me? Thank you. Well, this is for you. Come on in.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Chef's gonna
Hi.
carve. Hi,
Good to see you.
Jerry.
How are
Merry
you?
Christmas to you. This is wonderful. Christmas is such a special time of year when we can rejoice in our freedoms, our friends, and our faiths. And what better way to celebrate our good fortunes than with a sumptuous meal prepared by a great chef such as Armand van der Stiegel, and then sharing it with good company. We appreciate the fact, too, that you have shared your home with public broadcasting over the past year, and we give thanks to you for that, along with an invitation that comes from the heart of all of us here at your public television station. And you know, there's always room at the PBS table, so please, won't you join us?
It's a perfect wine with turkey.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty fruity. Uh-huh.
production of Adirondack Christmas Cuisine is made possible in part by the members of Mountain Lake PBS. By the Countryman Press, located in Woodstock, Vermont. The Countryman Press is proud to support Mountain Lake PBS's program, Adirondack Christmas Cuisine. And by Guideboat Realty, located in the heart of the Adirondacks, providing services to buyers and sellers of Adirondack properties. Featuring agents with over 70 years combined experience, Guideboat Realty, your guide to Adirondack real estate. Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season.